Yeah, gaming is addictive, isn't it? So much that I bought my Acer Predator all the way to Finland, because in the heart of the winter, the true gamers play. But it's time to play the real game, and the game is called Porsche 91 Dakar in this snowy land. Because what happens is that this is a monster which has only been made 2,500 units, and it's brutal. Let's see how good this is. And in the game of ice, adaptability is the key. Every twist, every game is a dance with danger. You have to play it very, very smartly. It's not only about speed, it's about your skill. And if you got the skill right, and if you're gentle with the car, if you know your machine, you can continues to slide and drift. Dakar's basis is the 911 Carrera 4 GT, which means a 3-liter twin-turbo flat-six producing 475 bhp, an 8-speed PDK gearbox, and claims to hit 100 kmph in 3.4 seconds on a dry flat surface. But this is ice, so we aren't going to be testing that. It's also about your connection with the machine, because you have to know where to go, you have to be gentle, you can't do hard braking, at the same time you can't do hard acceleration. But if you do all of that, you do this, where you drift like this. Although a new rally launch mode lets you live out your WRC fantasies in low grip conditions by allowing 20% more slip, you also get rear wheel steering and 2 new driving modes. Rally, which sends 80% of the power to back wheels, and off-road mode, which actually uses own AI and prioritizes a more even torque split for maximum traction and defaults to maximum ride height. How cool is that? What a boy, what a car to drive on ice. This is the best thing you can do on ice after having ice cream. And if you are used to playing games, then this is a game which is the mother of all games. It's day 2 of playing the games. The games never stop because we have a new track. Sun is bright, that means that ice is melted. It's a little slippery, so where the traction you have to keep in mind. Also keep in mind all the corners, because every time you do, there's some learning of the corners, because each corner behaves a little different, and if you don't read the corners correctly, and if you gas too much than required, you can be out there on the trees. Coming back to the Dakar 911 rally mode, sideways has never been so easy. Simply pick an arbitrary point and keep your foot into keep sliding, backed in with a bit of speed and 4-wheel drift. Take a tighter radius, give it a flip, and you can hold it on. The lock stops until your heart's content. It's pure video game stuff, pointless but very, very pumping. Extremely joyous and yes, addictive. You are behind the wheels of a Porsche 911 Dakar. You really can't be complaining of driving this off and on. And this is called a rally flick, where you flip and you go all around, look where you want to go, and then when you do that, you are actually having a good turn. With its arch extensions, towing eyes, bespoke Pirelli Scorpion Nobly tires, stainless steel underbody cladding, unique carbon spoiler, the GT3's nose-till carbon bonnet, suspension raised by 50 mm over a standard 911 on sport suspension, plus a lift system that can raise it another 30 mm for ambitious off-roading. It just looks spectacular. So what is the verdict? What is better, the Acer Predator or the Porsche 911 Dakar? Well, the answer is very obvious. It is this, because this is the sort of thing which dreams are made of. But in case you can't get your hands on this, which is practically impossible, then this is where you can relive your dream of driving this on ice. This is an environment which only few have experienced. I'm one of the lucky ones, because you get to drift, slide, and repeat on ice, and you have a machine like this, which is a limited edition. You can't get your hands on it. What body do I give? If you can get it, sell anything you have. Get this, because this is something which only comes in dreams, or perhaps in your gaming machine.